What's going on, mi gente? This is Profe Gallo, and I'm here at the Tropical Deluxe Princess Resort here in Punta Cana. So in this resort, it's pretty big. It's probably more popular for families with children because there's so many activities on this resort for families. And I'm going to show you my view here. Right in front of the mini golf course. As you can see, there's quite a few children out here playing. Well, they're far in the background. I think they just walked away. But yeah, quite a few children here playing this morning. Very popular. Right now it's lunchtime, so most folks are probably out eating lunch. And this is a pretty nice hotel. I would recommend it with people with families for children, but if it's just adults, I wouldn't recommend it because the adults only activities are pretty much non-existent. And there are two other princess resorts that's in this vicinity. There's Carib or Caribe, however you want to pronounce it. And there's another one that's adults only. Now, that's the one I would recommend for adults. I haven't been myself, but others have recommended to me, so I recommend it to you to check it out. I will probably do a video on that hotel soon because I will probably go out there at some point. But here, this hotel, Tropical Deluxe Princess, is great for families. There's a huge water, well, I wouldn't say huge, but it's a sizable water park for children. And there's a huge giraffe, so whenever you're looking up this hotel, it's most known for the huge giraffe statue at that water park. There are three main pools, and they also have a nice beach area, quite a few restaurants, Italian, Dominican, and some others that I can't mention off the top of my head. Now, I would say the only downside to this resort that I've seen so far is the internet is not very reliable. Now, I work from home, so every once in a while when I'm traveling, I have to, dial in and get some work done. And not reliable. I mean, the internet goes in and out, in and out, in and out. And even when you first, do your check-in and everything, for us, at least for our group, and it's a group of 15 of us, the internet was not available immediately. The internet, did our check-in at 3 o'clock. We didn't get keys to enter our room until about, well, I'll say this. We did our check-in about 12:30, but we didn't get keys to enter our rooms until about, I got mine's about 4:30, maybe even 5 o'clock, because the rooms were not ready. So check-in is at 3 o'clock, but the rooms weren't ready. A lot of rooms, none of our rooms were ready. And it was a huge mess. There's a lot of people that were still waiting to get in. And I understand it was on a Sunday, so a lot of folks are coming for the weekend when checking out. And it was Father's Day, so I thought maybe that was the reason why, but that wasn't the reason why. People don't celebrate Father's Day like that. It's not like Mother's Day. So the reason why it was a weekend, people were leaving the resort, and they just didn't have enough rooms to get clean at in time for folks to actually check in. But when you actually connect to the internet, you got to put in your room, your name, your room number, and email address. So the way the check-in was done for our group, one of the members of our group organized everything, my wife. So she put everything under her name when she did the reservations. So even though each room was tied to a specific group of people, and they had to show their IDs and fill out, a little piece of paper, their names are not tied to that room. So everyone in our group has to use my wife's name, so first and last name, email address, but they have to put their particular room number when you're actually trying to sign into your internet. But the internet didn't work, and it didn't work, and it didn't work, and we kept trying, and we just like forget about it. We'll just go to reception later today after we eat dinner. And after we left dinner, around maybe I say like 8 o'clock, 8:30, the internet worked. Now, when I say it worked, it's as we were actually able to log in, right? But the good thing is there's connectivity pretty much everywhere around the resort. The problem is it goes in and out. It's just not consistent. So if you are a person who works from home like me and often needs to check in and dial in online, it would be a serious inconvenience for you at this particular resort. So just keep that in mind. And also, I didn't do any research on this resort before coming here, but my wife did. And that's one of the things she mentioned, like, hey, people complain a lot about this resort, about the internet. And I am in agreement that the internet sucks here. It sucks here. The connectivity is all over the resort. Don't get me wrong, it really is, but it sucks. One other thing I could say about this resort that's not that good is the process of check-in. The people aren't, they're nice, right? Customer service is overall good at these resorts here in the Dominican Republic. I mean, 100% in agreement with that. But it's just not, they weren't that organized here at Tropical Deluxe Princess. They weren't that organized. But again, this resort is really good for families. If you got kids, little kids, older children, preteens, even teenagers, I would recommend this resort. But adults, I don't recommend it because there's just not that many adults-only activities. I mean, everything includes children, everything, even at the nighttime activities. The other thing I would mention that's really good here is the gym. I like the gym. It's decent size. It has a lot of the equipment that most folks would want to have in the gym. So I recommend this resort for that reason. And the food is good. I'm a big eater of seafood, fish and things of that nature. And there's always great options for that for lunch and dinner. And when I put up the video of the entire resort, if you haven't already done so, you will see that if you watch the video. I'm sorry, I'm out here because I'm sweating because I'm out here outside and it's hot and there's no breeze, at least where I'm at. But yeah, it's a good resort. Recommend it with families. If no families, I don't recommend it. If I had to give this resort a rating from 1 to 5, I would give it a 4. I wouldn't give it a 5, but I give it a 4. And again, you got kids, I'll probably recommend this place more than other bigger or more popular resorts here in the Dominican Republic. But yeah, that's all I got. If you have any questions, leave your question down below. If you are not an English speaker and you speak Spanish, check out my video of this resort in Espanol on the channel that I have with my wife. And that's it. Enjoy yourself. Peace.